channel first. Nobody's on. That's kind of depressing. I was like, here we are at the Heater Weep set. Well, it's not really a set. It's just the other side of the building. My set is over there. My drawing tables are right over there. My family, fellow members were not very pleased with how it was turning. It's like, oh, it's getting very long. You need to cut it. I'm like, I'm just letting it grow out. It's in that in between stage right now. But I just went ahead and got it cut. It was getting a little unruly, so I think it might be look better this way. Anyways, I look a little older, you could say. Yeah. The point of a live stream is for people to come and talk to you, and that's just not happening right now, and it's kind of upsetting. Kind of upsetting. Because I'm just talking to my phone right now. That's the only way I can do these things is talk to my phone. Watch the live stream. Basically, this is just going to be me talking to myself, and I'm going to show you some drawings that I have done from past to present. From a long time ago to recently. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started in this. Anyway, guys, this was one of my first notebooks that I really started drawing in. Sketchpad. I got it for Christmas one year, so I was like, oh, I'll start drawing in this instead of just drawing on regular sheets of paper. But anyway, let's see. First drawing, I always enjoyed doing hands. It was one of my favorite things to do. A lot of people say hands are hard, they're difficult, but I find they're one of the most simple things that I do. Mostly because I just copy my own hands, and it's not really super bad. It's quite enjoyable. But I enjoy doing the hands. I have not done it in a little bit actually, so I might have to do some and draw some on the channel. Maybe figure out like a way I describe like a how-to tutorial or something like that. Then you let me know in the comments. And I was like sitting on my grandmother's porch, and I drew a tree. Like I said, this was a long, long time ago, and I just sketched. I didn't really do much like that. But yeah, if you notice, I still sign the same way I do now. It's just yeah, I sign the same way. It's always been my little go-to. I'll tell you the story about that in a minute, but let's just move on right now. I've got a little something over here that I want to show y'all. But yeah, just sketches. I did sketches of movie cases of like the DuckTales, and I did G.I. Joe, the Cobra Commander. Actually, my first ever shaded drawing with like the pencils where they like you use the shading is actually this one right here. Hold on a second. Right here, I did Batman. This was my very first shaded drawing where I did shades in my stuff, and that was a fun drawing. It was a fun time. I copied it from a book I had that my dad gave me, and I still haven't read it yet. Don't tell him though. But yeah, that was a really, really enjoyable time drawing that one. It was kind of hard because I was experimenting with new grounds, and it was a little difficult. But right here, I did one with Aslan, except with the little twist of Christ's crown of thorns on top. I really think it was a nice touch and pays homage to Lord and Savior. And like I said, these are all just basically just quick doodles. I did Starscream from Transformers, the G1 Transformers. If you check out my other video, I just did Starscream from Prime. That was my favorite Transformers series. And again, sketches, Super Metroid. I did Ultra Magnus. This one was a little more there was just so many details, and I couldn't. And I should have gotten a bigger piece of paper. But yeah, I did Galvatron. That one took me a minute. It was just the scale. Transformers are extremely difficult to do just because of the intricate lines, and they have to be precise, otherwise they don't look right. They have to get the angles just right, otherwise they don't look right. I was on a Sonic spree for a little bit. I did Sonic, I did the classic Sonic. I did Shadow. Didn't color them in or nothing. I actually used these for my brother's birthday for a little bit. And Infinite. I did these right after I got Sonic Forces on my Switch. That's a good game. Eggman. I did. The only thing I colored in Eggman was his mustache, so it kind of looks out of place. It's just like, bam, oh wow, it's got a mustache. It's there. I did Devastator. That one was another quick one I did. These are all quick ones. These were like very just sketches that I did. Ooh, another one of my shady drawings. Well, not one of my best, but I did Darth Vader. I plan on doing another one of those in the future soon. I plan on doing another one of these soon, except this time it's going to be 10 times better because I have a lot more knowledge. This was like 5 years ago. I've really improved on my skill, and I really enjoyed just learning. But I mean, as for a first, I think it did pretty good. Alf, like I said, usually this stuff kind of comes in waves. I'm like in the mood for certain things, and then yeah, I get in the mood like a Metroid mood or a Alf mood. I'm like watching TV or something. I'm like, I'll draw Alf. Why not? And this was actually a little more recent. This was like 2-3 years ago, something like that. I did Samus from Dread. That was little intricate lines. Yeah, well, I think it was like 2 years ago or something like that. Then I started just going down the series. Super Metroid. I don't know if you can see that good, but this one was one of my best ones. It was like the shading in it really turned out nice, and I'm just really happy with the way that one came out. Let's see, which one did I have next? I think I did Fusion next. Yes, I did. Yep, Metroid Fusion. That one's probably my biggest shading one that I. That one was. I did that one before I had my drawing desk. Which that was. Let's see. I got it right after my 15th birthday. I don't remember. Anyways, it was a long time ago. And I actually did a little video on it. That's how YouTube started. Was I did a little video on this drawing specifically. I might have to release that as like a little short, just like my first video I actually made and edited. I made it and edited it on my iPod that I bought when I was younger, and it came with iMovie. So I was like, oh, it's an editing software that I can use to edit movies with. Oh, I'm gonna have to try this out sometime, and I did it. And that was it was a really great time. That was when I decided, like, hey, I want to do YouTube, and that's where things have kind of gone from there. Then I did Link from Breath of the Wild. That one was hard. That one was difficult. Like faces, characters, they're a lot harder to do. I'm much better at doing like helmets and masks and stuff like that. Which that is an inkling to another drawing that's going to come in soon. If you know a YouTuber that wears a mask, we'll see. Which, by the way, I wanted to mention the reason we couldn't do the live stream yesterday was I had plans to go to the movie with my friends, and we went to go see The Chosen, so that's why I wasn't able to do it last night. So sorry about that. My plans kind of came first. I did not realize. So I was open today, so I did the live stream today. Sorry for those that plan to do it like that night. Nighttime would probably be better when we get into this on Friday at 3 p.m. But I see a lot of people do like Fridays, so I was like, I'll try this out. I'm trying to get a good start. It's like, when do I want to do this live stream that'll like be like, okay, people are open today. They come watch it at this time. So I usually let a post know in advance, but I didn't this time. Just because it's like to show up, it's like, oh, that could be my problem. That could be my problem. I didn't post anything about it this time. I'm gonna have to remember to keep post. I'm gonna have to post stuff when I do live streams next time. But anyway, this is gonna be like an end of the month thing. We're gonna go over and we're gonna talk about like everything that's gone on in the channel so thus far. But there's nobody here right now, so we can't really discuss anything. This is basically me just showing you some of my drawings that have led up to what we have done now. So next we have my folder. This one was more of my most recent ones. Year and a half, 2 years at the most ago. This is where the channel started, guys. Right there. I'll tell you the story now. My cousin, 8 years ago, made some wooden swords for me, handcrafted wooden swords for me for Christmas one year. We did like a secret cousin thing, and he created this symbol. This is my initials. And then I just took it and I've been like, oh, I'm going to use that for my drawing. I'm going to sign stuff like this. So then I made a drawing on it. And I'm like, I want to put this on a t-shirt. And really things have just evolved and become like, oh, this is who I am. This is what the channel is. This is like what I wanted this to be. On a t-shirt, I want it to be a channel. I wanted it to be something where people can come and watch my art, me drawing. And I've really just enjoyed this whole process. But yeah, it all started with my cousin. We're really close. And then this one I took my own twist on. It's Darth Vader again, but it's Darth Gamer. You see, he's got the little NES controllers in his eyes. I did that as a little twist. It's like, oh, I'm gonna use that as my gamer tag. Who knows? Maybe a channel. I don't know. Then I did this as a little cartoon for the little for where I work. I did a little drawing of Doofenshmirtz. It's like people always like, it's like you need to go in. You're staying way too long in the bathroom. So I made this. Sounds like says I know it was putting a time machine in the bathroom was a bad idea, but if you need to go, you should have done it last week. It's basically saying it's like you spend way too much time in the bathroom and you need to get out and work. And I started making cartoons from then on. So I posted them on the bathroom door, and it was a little fun little project that I did for a little bit. Next up, I am a bit of a Kingdom Hearts fan. I drew Mysterious Figure from Kingdom Hearts. That one was fun. Shading, I did that at my uncle's house while we were eating dinner. But yeah, that one was one of my better shaded drawings. I really started at this point when I drew this one was really whenever I started to get into shading in my drawings. It's like, okay, this makes look so much better. So I'm gonna keep doing this. Man, it's just super fun. This one was fun, guys. I'm telling you, the Nazgul, Lord of the Rings, creepy guys, but they're so cool. I did this one a while back. This one was done. I actually took this one from a notebook, and put it in this book because I want it to be I want to keep this one safe. And I did this one this round about the same time I did these other ones, and yeah, that was good time. Good time. This one was about 8 months. 8 months to a year ago. I did Optimus Prime, and that one was fun. Yeah. Dang, just looking at it, I'm just so happy with these, and I'm really happy with the way this one came out. I'm gonna have to post a picture of this one and something I edited together. I don't know. Let's see. But then next I did Megatron too, because you can't have Optimus without Megatron. You can't have Megatron without Optimus. It's just the two go together. The next, also another Kingdom Hearts thing, Twilight Thorn. That one was so much fun. It was super simple. The shading was so easy. I just enjoyed doing this one, because it was on a small piece of paper. I wasn't really pressured or anything. I just kind of did it at my own pace. It was so much fun, and I really enjoyed doing this one. And a lot of these I really enjoy. I really enjoy drawing. That's just part of who I am. Being able to, a God-given ability has just been, I've just enjoyed this ability so much, and I'm wanting to get better at it with every drawing that I do. I'm wanting to increase my editing skills, my drawing skills, my being shy in front of a camera. That's not true. I know, a lot of people say, it's like, oh, I can't do YouTube because I'm too shy to be on the camera. I don't like being on the spot. I'm not like that. Even family gatherings, guys, I'm a ham. I'm the guy that's dancing in the background. Yeah, I'm a crazy dude. Then I didn't show you this one. We did the Stormtroopers. It was kind of it's like the old generation versus the new generation, which the new generation is not the best. I'm not saying that much. The 6 needed to stay 6 movies. The Skywalker Saga did not need 3 more movies. I'm just gonna throw that little bit of that in there because they didn't need any more. And then another one, more hands. This one was, like I said, guys. When I do hands like these, I'm actually doing my own hands. When I'm drawing, I stop, take a look at the position my hand is in at that point, and draw it. And it's super fun. I enjoy doing hands so much. This one, though, that one was hand. I didn't look at anything That one came straight from my noggin. This one came straight from my head, guys. This was I really like Minecraft. That's something I've gotten into over the past year and a half. I've been into Minecraft, and yeah, you can't beat the iconic creeper. But yeah, that's the last one of this notebook. I did a few. Then I started moving on to bigger sheets of paper because I enjoyed doing larger scale drawings. It takes a little more time, a little more strategy, a little more thinking before you start drawing. Because it's like once you start, it's like now. And I want it to be larger so you can see it better. And like Ultra Magnus in here, it was so small you could see. I couldn't put all the details in without looking at jumbled, and it was very jumbled. So that's why I started doing these bigger sheets of paper. And then we have this one. This is my portfolio. This is all the drawings that I've done on this channel. And I know if you want to see the drawings, you can go back and watch the videos. But I just want to go ahead and go over them again. Hearts, Riku, by far one of the coolest Kingdom Hearts characters. I mentioned that one. Amazing character. The way they did it was so good, and I really enjoyed doing this drawing. The little nasty from the whenever I slid the sheet in, it got a little dirty. But the Mandalorian. This one was actually my best video that I've done. Like as far as videos go, this one did the most. Like I got like 140 views on it. I was like, what the heck? I really need to start drawing what's in right now. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like whatever. But yeah, this one was fun. I did this one in my bedroom. That's before I moved into my building. I'm actually kind of surprised that this one did good. This was one of my somewhat like good. And then you can't forget the King of the Koopas. I did this when the Mario movie was pretty big. I did a half color pencil, half shading or graphite pencil. This one was fun because it was my first ever drawing when it was just color pencils. Like this entire side, just color pencils, and it was a really fun experience for me. I want to do more in the future and get more color pencil in the channel. So looking forward to that. Hopefully we'll be able to get more of those and implement those in the future. This one was okay. I wasn't thrilled with how Cloud turned out. I mean, it was like, okay, you could have done better. Also, my screen. Sorry, it looks like my screen's darker. I don't know. I've got my phone plugged up, so it might be like in battery save mode or something like that. It might look darker. So if it looks darker to you, I'm sorry. It's just the problems with not having proper equipment to do this kind of thing and not having viewers. We might be able to get proper equipment if we have viewers. So there. And then my most recent pencil drawing, Mo Howard. This one is by far one of my favorite drawings ever because it was my first drawing that I've ever done a face. This is the first face drawing that I have done, and it was super fun. I was watching the Stooges while I drew this, and it was kind of keeping me busy and keeping me occupied. But it was so much fun. I really want to do more like this. I've got some other old actors that I've got lined up for this right now. I'm not sure, but I want to do them. But yeah, this one was super fun. I really enjoyed doing the human touch. And then you got these two. I kind of put them together just because like they go together. Like Larry and Curly, man, guys. If you don't like the Stooges, there's something wrong with you. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't bring Starscream down here. I took him up to my house, so I could put it in my room. I'm thinking about getting it framed. So yeah, thinking about getting it framed, putting it in my room because that one turned out way better than I thought it would. Yeah, that was my first one with markers. I really enjoyed doing that. Well, now that nobody has watched this live stream, and I have gone through my entire collection of drawings, I just want to say Nothing.